it looks like with the lights on, just like these, the kitchen lights. What is up, people? Let's go. Let's see how many people we have in the chat. 281. That is so fucking cool. Guys, if you can hear me, if you can see me, just W's in the chat, please. W's in the chat if you can hear me, if you can see me. W's in the chat if you can hear me. Okay, I can hear and see myself, so I think it's working. Okay, I can hear and see myself. The one thing that I hate about this is that it's mirrored, so it doesn't feel like a Zoom call. I freaking hate that. How is everyone doing today? Are you guys ready to fucking make some money or what? W's in the chat. There are so many W's in the chat. Alex, you should tap in on your phone. Like this is insane. Okay, guys, it's been a minute since actually it's not been a minute. Guys, I want to be really, really honest with you. This is a very special webinar to me. A very, 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 very special webinar to me. And the reason that it's special is because I've never hosted one like this. I've never in my entire life targeted the South African market. I don't. In fact, that's what I teach my students. I always teach them to go where you're valued. And the truth is that people just don't have money like that in South Africa. So why the fuck am I going to sell to South Africans? So I don't. I often find that the mindset is like 10 levels behind. So I go straight to America. I sell to Americans. So even students that I've had in my program before, I charge $10,000 to teach them to start and build web design agencies. Obviously, I can't sell to South Africans, but dude, I'm looking at Instagram and I'll show you guys, look at this. I'll show you my insights on Instagram. So 900 views in the last month, 900,000 views in the last month. If I show you my insights, you'll understand why I'm hosting this webinar and why, for the first time ever, I've got like a disgusting deal at the end of it. That being said, everything I'm about to show you is completely free. It's completely free. You can do whatever the fuck you want. You can have my software. I'm going to give you as much value as I humanly can. So that's how I'm going to win your trust, is I'm going to show you how I make money. I'm going to give you the tools that my team and I literally use to do it ourselves. And I'll show you some examples. I'll show you some sales calls. I'll run you through the entire client journey from like acquisition to selling them to building the website. And you'll see it from like a week ago. I'll show you in my Stripe account. But back to the South African thing, if I look at my my audience here in South Africa, 80% of you guys are South African. 80% of the people, man, I'm trying to get my insights. Give me a sec, dude. I'm being a fucking boomer on my phone. I'm trying to get my insights here. Let's have a look. But like 80% of you guys are South African on my IG. And so I just don't, and I'm like trying to figure out, dude, like, I should sell to these Americans. I should help these guys that have the money to invest with mentorship. I've already delegated most of my agency out. It's like passive money to me, make $100,000 a month, which is like 2 million rand. That used to destroy my brain. So yeah, I hope to be destroying your brains. I hope to show you guys how you can make money overseas, some international bread. But let's have a look in the chat, guys. I actually kind of like this vibe. I love the South African vibe. So where are you guys from? I really want to know where you guys are from. That King Contractor Agency, that's my agency account. That's Michelle. Shout out, Michelle. I want to know where you guys are from. So let's see. I see Cape Town. This guy goes, no more brown bread. Pretoria, Johannesburg, Cape Town, Greenpoint, Johannesburg. I'm from Cape Town. I spent like a few months in Cape Town, South Africa, Pretoria, Johannesburg, Cape Town, Limpopo, Johannesburg, Jeffreys Bay. Literally got school tomorrow. Someone's, dude, it's only 8 p.m. in South Africa. What are you saying? This is we're out in Bali right now. That side of the room, because I made a big Christmas bed in front of the TV. It's big vibes out here in Bali. Okay, let's see. Cape Town, Durban, nice. Durban, Paro. Awesome. Guys, this is an interesting one. Do you guys, this is just a question, and one or two, respond with one or two. Do you guys think in rands or do you think in dollars? I just want to know, one is you think in rands. When you think about pricing services or making money, you're thinking in rands, you talk about rands, or two, you think in dollars. Like, I just want to know, out of interest, dollars. Everyone's saying dollars. Did the live chat just freeze up? Property. Someone goes 3, property. Okay, guys, without further ado, let's just get the fuck into this. I'm going to show you how I make my bread online. I have another PC here next to me because I only have one laptop, so I can't see my YouTube. I've got a live stream right here next to me. So yeah, team, Michelle, John, anyone on the team, just communicate through the live chat. Tell me to check my WhatsApp or something, or I'll keep my WhatsApp open. Yeah, okay, cool. So here we go. I'm gonna share my screen with you guys. Entire screen, boom. Yeah. And we should be somewhat live. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Just like this, and I'm gonna present. Just like this. There we go. You should be able to see my screen. Let's make this fucking money from 0 to 100K a month. The AI powered web design agency model. Guys, already what I'm going to be teaching you is how to build a real business, quick money. This is a real business bringing real value to people. And obviously for you to understand my business, you need to understand me and how I got here and where I want to go. So right now I'm going to show you a proven system for aspiring entrepreneurs to build freedom and income through AI-powered agency services. So no gatekeeping, no fluff, just straight results. Let's get into it. Okay, so I have 2 promises for you. Number 1, I will not waste your time. Everything I share today is actionable, proven, and designed to give you immediate clarity on building your agency. Number 2, I will not gatekeep anything. You'll get the complete blueprint, the exact strategies I used to build a 100K a month agency in literally just 12 months. Now, obviously, that sounds crazy. Like 100K, like from 0 to 100K in 12 months. Yes, it's true. I did that, but that's in my second agency. I actually joined another person, went 50-50 in a previous web design company, did all the fucking work, like hired the team, hired the designers, hired the developers, hired the project managers, like built the systems, the processes. And so I paid my experience debt. And then I left that company. I started my own niche web design agency in the roofing space. If you don't know, you can check out my agency. I'll show you guys in a second. And I got to $100,000 in the first 12 months, literally in almost exactly 12 months. And since then, we've been hitting 100K months ever since. So we average to about 1.3 million in the last 12 months. Which, by the way, let's whip out some quick maths. 1.3 million US. The fuck is that? Is that it? Or another 0? I don't know. Times that by, I didn't even know what the exchange rate is. That's definitely not it, dude. Is that it? Is that the number? That's a lot of fucking zeros. That's all I know. That's like 25 million rand in 12 months. So yeah, it's obviously why I live the life that I live. I know if you follow me on Instagram or, you know, like even when I'm in Cape Town, we rent a villa just for the villa, 6-bedroom villa. I obviously split it with my friends, stuff like that. But it's truly a freedom-based business. So if you figure out how to bring value to businesses, then yeah, you know, you can make a shit ton of money. Let's keep going. So by the end of this webinar, you will be able to make your first AI website sale tomorrow, right? So number 1, you own your own AI web design business, which is, in this case, will be a business in a box, all the tools you need, no experience needed. You'll understand why in a second. Why previously, when I literally, with blood, sweats, and tears, built a legacy web design agency with employees, we fired everyone in the last 2 months. It's why I'm posting content on Instagram. It's why I'm showing you guys this, is because it's literally all done with AI. All of it. All you have to do is choose an industry, actually care about them, figure out how to communicate with them, figure out what the value gap is, and then seem like you're niche specific, so that increases your perceived value, and the AI still builds it for you. All you do is you jump on a call, you present it, you sell it, and you're fucking collecting the money. It's like, you know, so our profit margins are now it's like 90%. Previously it was like 70%. Number 2, you will have all the knowledge after this webinar to do it yourself. No doubt, full clarity, how and what the AIW business model is, and you'll be able to make your first sale tomorrow, God willing. It's not a promise. It's obviously up to you. Your destiny is in your own hands. But yeah, if you take action, you can start making money yourself. So this works whether you've never signed a client or you're already running a business and want to scale. By the way, team, I just want to check with you guys. It says it's laggy. It's the Bali network, laggy. Oh no, that's not good. It's freezing, lag. Let's see, let me just see. Okay, guys, if it's laggy, I want to know who it's laggy for. If it's laggy, press 1. If it's not laggy, press 2. I want to know who this is lagging for. 1, it's laggy. 2, not laggy. It's chilled now, not too bad. Lag, not too bad. Okay, cool. Okay, it's not too bad. Well, let's see what we can do about that. I'm obviously on like a network. Let me see if I have a VPN on, because I shouldn't be having a VPN. No VPN. Okay, cool. So then let's keep going. So if you wait till the end of this webinar, you will get everything I use for free. There's really 3 pillars to this, and then a 4th one just as like to help you guys. But you'll get the one-shot website factory, which is like the Claude code setup, which is the AI we built. We fucking vibe coded. And number 2, you'll get the proposal auto generator, which isn't just a proposal generator. I need you to change the way that you think. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, I can see the group chat. Okay, guys, if it's lagging, you need to tell me. I need to know if it's lagging. So the proposal auto generator isn't just a proposal. It's like the reason that I'm able to make the money that I make is because of the way that I sell. It's all about the sales. So I'm going to show you a vehicle to bring people value, and then I'm going to show you a framework to communicate that value and then collect the fucking money, because you don't get off the call until you collect their credit card details and charge them through Stripe. You have no excuse. I had all the limiting beliefs when before I broke into the US market. I was literally born and raised in South Africa. No special handouts, limiting beliefs. Oh, they're not going to, they won't pay me as much because I'm from a third world country, right? Like I had all these limiting beliefs. Before I even went to the US, I was trying to sell people in the UK, and I could feel myself saying stuff like mate, like good day, mate, like being inauthentic, trying to relate to them because I don't want them to find out I'm South African because they're going to think that I'm cheaper, right? But it's not true. I'm going to show you guys how to position yourself so that you can sell for a fuck ton of money. And then number 3, the content engine. This is the actual acquisition model. This is what we use to bring business in, so you don't have to do cold DMs, cold calls, cold emails, run Facebook ads that are really expensive, and you're not going to get any results because you don't have your offer dialed in, you don't have a good product market fit. So all those people saying like, do that, dude, you're literally just going to burn your money. But with the content engine, you'll understand why it's going to create perfectly scripted content for you, or like Facebook posts or LinkedIn posts that will actually target your ICP, which is your ideal client profile. So, but you need to stay to the end. You will get all of this if you stay to the end. Okay, cool. I can see you guys are attentive. Guys, if I pop off to the right-hand side, I'm just busy reading the chat. So, yeah, this is pretty cool. I see that we have some questions. Drop your questions in. If obviously, if you have questions and stuff, we'll keep it over there, and I'll come back. The AIW WhatsApp group, the internal ones, you know. So yeah, okay. Why? I know exactly why the fuck you guys are here. You're here for the exact same reason that I started this business, for freedom, breaking free from the 9-to-5 grind and creating a lifestyle where you're in control of your time, finances, building wealth that gives you options, security, and trading hours for dollars, right? You shouldn't be trading hours. Like First of all, you really shouldn't be doing that. I'll show you how later to not sell your time for money, but how to sell value for money. Because when you can sell value for money, you can scale infinitely, and then you buy other people's time. But now with AI, we don't even be buying people's time. The AI generates the time on its own because it does the work. And then all your personal goals, achieving the milestones that matter to you, whether travel, family, passion projects. Some of you guys might know I run Class, which is a trips company for entrepreneurs and creatives. And we literally travel the world and have like the craziest trips of our life. Wouldn't be possible if I didn't have the freedom, if I didn't have the finances, and if I didn't have the time. Would not be possible. So there we go. Let's keep going. Welcome to AIW, the agency model that buys back your freedom. No special skills required at all. So you don't need to know AI. You don't need to understand prompt engineering or complex AI concepts. No website building. You won't be coding or designing the websites yourself at all. No prior experience. Start from zero and build something extraordinary. Okay, let's see. This will not be recorded. You're going to need to watch this live. Do you mind explaining how to set up Stripe from SA? I would totally explain that at the end of the webinar, no problem. So the excuses you've already made. Bro, like I hate to say it because I really do believe in my country. Like I'm fully South African. I have a South African passport, born and raised in South Africa, but I've never heard excuses like the people in South Africa. Like really, I haven't. I don't know why, but it's like there's so many like sob stories of like bad situations, or they don't know how, they don't know where to get started, they don't have the finances. Like, dude, I didn't have the finances either. Like I literally just knew that if I put my time into something, I can generate value, get charged for it, go somewhere where I'm more valuable. And thanks to the internet, you do that online. So drop the fucking excuses. I don't want any excuses. If you have a reason to stop you, listen to yourself. There's a reason to stop you. If you say nothing will stop me, then quite literally nothing can stop you. So it is in the mind. The number one, and Jeff Bezos says this, like, feel free to like open a tab and Google it. It's like a lot of entrepreneurs say that. They say that the biggest determining factor for success is persistence. You just have to be persistent. So it's not about being the smartest. It's not about being rich, not about having, a good situation, right? So drop the excuses. I'm not technical. I don't have money. I don't know how. I've tried, but it failed. I don't have time or job. The biggest is that people think that you're unique. You think that you're in a unique situation. You're different. Your job's different. Your situation's different. Your relationship with your mom and your dad is different. Your siblings don't get you. Your boss doesn't understand. You're not catching a break. Bro, I promise you there have been people in your position that have figured it the fuck out, so you can too. All those excuses are lies. Get out of your comfort zone. How do I know these are just excuses? Because I'm proof. I'm like literally proof. I've never said this on a webinar, but or even like live in public, and there's a lot of people watching. But when I was young, like when I was in school, like I was a fucking loser, bro. Like I wasn't tapped in. I was like in the matrix. And I had excuses. I felt like I was such a victim, dude. I can't remember if I put it in the slides, like a bit of my history with my family at home, but I felt like a massive victim. It was only when I left my house and moved in with my grandparents, and they taught me how to like love myself, because I left home early because I didn't have the best situation at home, that it kind of inspired me to want to do something with my life. And then I started taking risks. And the more risks I took, the more books I read, the more meditations, affirmations, notes, like affirmations in the mirror, the more I started programming my brain to realize that I can do fucking anything. And it's only by doing that that you put yourself in a position to receive. So I'm living proof, not to mention dozens of other students who have done it with no prior experience or knowledge. So I'm not teaching you to become an employee or to build websites yourself. That sounds like a nightmare. I don't even know how to do that either. I will be teaching you how to be the AIW owner and sell value. So you will own your own business, right? I'm going to teach you the AIW business model that lets you profit while AI does the work. Like, I know that there's a lot of people, especially in South Africa, like it's so fucking far behind that people think like there's a business model called BPO, business processing outsourcing. It's like, it's the exact same shit that I do, except that is like as a freelancer on a platform, you're bidding jobs and then just paying like Indians to do it. With this, you're building a brand. And the reason you build a brand or choose a niche is because you have a way higher perceived value, first of all. And second of all, it's just the same shit over and over. So it's a consistent machine. It's like you have a factory. That's why we call it the website factory, because we're one-shotting perfect niche specific websites. So I'll be teaching you how to choose the niche, figure out what that value gap is, and then just deliver consistently. So it absolutely destroys. How do I know you're not unique? Is because I have Kirill to $50,000 months as a 17-year-old. Right there, he was in the program. This was when I launched my first program, Web Agency Blueprint. Now it's AIW. And that was like designers, developers, project managers. He did the whole thing himself at 17 years old. So this is Connor Doyle hitting $20,000 months while building his business in Bali. Connor was stuck cold calling every day, trying to scrape by with 3K and doing everything himself as a freelancer. Like 3K, probably, you guys probably think 3K is a lot, but that on an international term is scraping by. That's why I know that this is the best way to make money. Is like, I'm sure that for most of you, hitting $10,000 a month is probably like not that bad. Ryan Hugler, 4K max to $25,000 a month agency in 3 months. And by the way, these slides are old. So these guys, I know Ryan is way above this now. And not only that, I have new students like Armando that was just at my mastermind last week here in Bali. I hosted a mastermind for some of my students. He's doing over $200,000 and he's 20 years old, bro. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. Here we go. Finn Uman, he was making less than $1,000 a month. Now he's doing more than 50K. He's doing like 60K in euros. So he's probably at like $75,000. He's, I think he's like 22 or 23. Finn is actually a coach in the program. So in the program, which you don't have to join, all the shit is free. I'm not trying to fucking like gatekeep anything or sell anything. So if I see comments like that, I'm gonna kick you the fuck out. We're all trying to make money. I can bring you value, so I'll kick you out if you start talking shit. But Finn, for example, he started, he did it himself, he scaled, and now he's a coach in the program on like every day during the week from Monday to Friday. We do coaching, and like I'll jump on once a day, once a week. Finn is now a coach in the program, and he also like drops a lot of source. And so he's young. He's like 22, 23. And then we've got Steven. This is that. Steven was also just at the mastermind recently. He's now at 60K. But back when he joined, he did $21,000 in his first month, So cash collected, money in the bank, not like hypothetically. Okay. So here we go. Ben Clement, 16. He's now 17, but $300 websites to $10,000 months. So who am I to be teaching you this, right? So obviously, I feel like you guys know this at this point, but monthly revenue, $100,000, right? So I've booked my own AIW agency to 100K in 12 months. We've been consistent for the last like 3 years. Annual revenue, 1.4 million. That's like 1.33 million now. I've generated $3 million in this company in my lifetime. I don't make my money from selling courses. I make 80% of my revenue from my agency. In fact, selling courses or like the mentorship was really great. It brought me a lot of purpose, especially seeing success, but it wasn't at the scale that made it worth it to me because I was selling my time. And if you know me, you know that I delegate everything. Like in my agency, it's 100% delegated. So my team plus AI handles all of the fulfillment while I own 100% of my company. Profit margins are insane, 70% profit margin. So I have the stats. Like I run the company, we're registered, we've got entities across the world to have very proficient tax structures, but it's all legit. You'll see my websites. You can see I've got a plethora of. In fact, I can actually exit this and show you. This is my my web. Pretty lame. Like this is pretty old actually. So we're busy redoing this, but like literally I just built websites for roofing companies in America, like America's best roofing web design agency, like more traffic, better lead quality, sell more roofs. Like it's look at the websites. Like they're not that a website that we one-shotted. This is a one-shot. My AI one-shotted this. It generated the truck, like, which is a bucky in South Africa. It put go on the bucky, found a picture of him on social media, used Nano Banana, put that in the background, boom, just like that, one shot generated. So this is the websites, dude, and you can sell this for like $5,000 plus, right? Like I literally used to sell similar to this, but custom for $15,000. So my bad. So yeah, it's 100% possible. But yeah, feel free, do your due diligence. It's laggy. Bro, making money off of YouTube because you guys are watching through the whole live. Bro, there's no ads, my friend. So unfortunately, nobody be making money from YouTube. The lag is coming back. I have lead generation tool that I vibe coded. Why roofing? Okay, I'll tell you, there's so many good niches, but yeah, let's see. Alex, is it lagging for you? Okay. Let's keep going. Okay, so it's all these stats have allowed me to live my dream life: financial freedom, time freedom, location freedom. I can do whatever the fuck I want, whenever I want, wherever I want, all thanks to the AIW agency model. I don't say to brag, it just is what it is. I retired my mom, I give her $50K a month of my granny's house, her credit cards. I like maybe some of you have seen, like I let her drive my supercars, which is really awesome. It's the last car she's ever driven. Like I have a video that went viral on Instagram. I bought my granddad his dream car. I travel the world with my friends, cool trips, stuff like that. So enough about what is AIW. Pretty much you build high value niche websites and you sell value. Beautiful, high converting sites built using AI tools. AI makes it easier to get clients and it's easier to fulfill the work. So you're not building AI slop. That's not it. A lot of people, if you see them on Instagram or YouTube, they go, okay, well, what you do is you go to Google My Business, you copy their information, you go to like Lovable or Base 44, and you say, hey, build me a website for the barbershop, and it builds that you have to like edit and get right. And then you call the business and say, hey, I built you a website, and you try and sell it to them for $500, bro. I don't know how the fuck I'm going to make 5K a month US, 50K a month US, or 100K a month US doing that. It's not going to happen. I'm not building a real brand. It's not filling a value gap. You can't put that on a factory line, like a website factory, and keep doing it, put the team in place to keep doing it. So if you want to stay broke and struggling, then, that's just that's a glorified freelancer. That's AI slop. That's not what I'm doing. What I help you do is I help you position yourself as the expert selling value. What the hell is value? Guys, I want to get into that. What is value? So me is that the first thing that you need to do is figure out how to help other people make money. Like that's it. If you can figure that out, you can start charging for it. Because if I do this, like hypothetically, I'm just gonna let you know, if I do this, you watch this webinar, you start doing this, right? 6 months later, you're making $5,000, $10,000, $25,000, and you run into a problem. Guess who you're coming to? Like to me, you're signing up to the mentorship, bro. So you got to figure out what that value is, and then the market will reward you back. Don't just try and sell stuff. That's the problem. It's like you're selling out. Don't be a seller. The simple AIW process: create content, book a call, or to build the website, plus the proposal, get paid. I'll run you through it, right? So the money math is simple. Client pays you $3,000. Software costs you less than $1. You keep 99%. This used to be like 70%. Now it's 99%. I do have staff. Like I have an executive assistant. I have a COO. I have like a dev that helps me build out our dashboards and stuff using Claude. I have an SEO manager. I've got a Facebook guy. So I have a very humble team. I do still have like my devs from back in the day, which there's like 7 of them from India, like really well-priced Indian team. Pay them like $9 an hour, but we barely use them because the websites do all the work. Like the AI does all the work now, but they still do like the changes and stuff. So if like clients need changes or if there's like revisions, they'll still take care of it. But my profit margins are like 90% now. So it's really cool. Okay, Dean, that's great in theory. But how does someone actually do it? How do you build that from zero? How do you scale it to the next level? Guys, let me break it down for you so that you can actually understand. Audio cutting. Some people are saying audio cutting. What's an easy sell price to Americans? Reason you go for Americans over Europeans. Americans love being sold, bro. Europeans don't love being sold. They want to do like word of mouth stuff. And Americans love being sold. If you're like, it's a land of milk and honey, remember that. So how do you get into the mentorship? Use Ship Studio, lagging, audio cutting. Okay. Are we good, guys? W's in the chat if you can hear me. If you can hear me, if you can see me, I don't want to continue and waste people's time. How do you make phone calls to clients in the US? If you see me like looking to the right, okay, W's, fuck yeah. Okay, we're making it happen. We've got 400 people watching. We're making it happen. Team, please make sure that everyone gets the live stream link. Put it in the WhatsApp group chat. Put it in fucking everywhere. Just send it in an email. I don't care. Let's make sure that people can see this. If you don't have sound, put the volume up. Okay. So how do you scale this to the next level? Let me break it down for you guys. So this is the journey from 0 to 100K a month, which sounds fucking crazy. I'm sure to South Africans, that sounds insane. There's like from 0 Rand to 2 million Rand a month. Like it's going to sound like I'm selling you a pipe dream, but I'm literally doing it. I'm doing it. And I have students that have done it. Dylan in the painting niche, his company's called Paint and Profits. Check it out. He's 25 years old now. He does over $100,000 a month. I have multiple students doing over 100K a month. I have hundreds of students doing over 10K a month. So it's very, very, very possible. Starting out $0 a month. This, just so that you understand, this is just like the steps so that you can understand the phases of business. So from 0, where you are right now, what you're going to do is you're going to approach a business and you're going to help them for free. In exchange, you get portfolio plus referrals and no payment. Right. So what you're doing is you're building credibility by helping businesses for free to create case studies. This now, super easy, super duper easy. Why? Because you literally just go into your Claude Code program and you say, you take their website URL, you put it in, and you don't even have to say, build me a website. You just hit enter and it builds the website like the one that I was busy showing you over here. It like literally builds a proven to convert, that's proven to bring them value, and then what I want from you is a testimonial or a referral. And so that's what you do in the beginning. And then small operation, after you land one client, you go you to business, you help them, you charge them $1,000 to $3,000. So that's like 20,000 Rand to 60,000, 20,000 Rand to 60,000 Rand. That's like the most I would ever charge in South Africa for like a really detailed, intricate, hard to build website. Over here you one-shot it, and that's a small operation. Right. So that's what we do until we reach about $10,000 a month. And then from 10,000 to reach $100,000 a month, pretty much what you're doing is like you're speaking to your niche, which is your industry more. You're starting to charge more. You're implementing processes like you use project management tools like this is the client, this is the stage of the project he's in. Like he's in the onboarding stage, or we're in the building stage, or we're in the launching stage, or we need to upsell him something else like SEO. So it's once you start refining your offer, understanding them, understanding how they speak, and you only do that. How do you get big in the gym? Reps in the gym. So it's reps, dude. You just got to speak to these motherfuckers and understand how they talk. Like here's a classic example for you guys. Let me stop sharing my screen for just a second. Here's a classic example for you guys. I'll see ads from people that try and break into a market, or they try and sell websites to businesses. And what do you say to them? You're like, I'll help you scale your roofing company, right? Like that's my niche. Or you could go to a law firm. I'll help you scale your law firm. I'll help you generate 5 appointments or 5 leads. You don't know anything about the business. They've probably never used the word scale in their fucking life, dude. Like that's not how they speak. Like they have their own lingo. So when you start saying that, you know what you sound like? You sound like someone trying to sell them bullshit. That's what you sound like. So what you need to do is you need to speak to them. So you get on a call with them. You just like speak to roofing companies. Like now, thank goodness, to the one shot website factory, we have a reason to give them value up front, and it allows us to get on a call with them. But let's assume you're on a call with them. Hey, Mr. Client, now all you have to do, like literally, is just find out everything about them. It's like, how do you bring your business in? What are your goals for your business? What's holding you back? If I gave you a genie lamp and you rubbed on it and a genie came out, it could grant you one wish to fix anything in your business. What is that thing? They'll say, oh, maybe it's traffic. Maybe it's the sales process. Maybe it's like this thing, that thing. And now you have their problem. So what you do is like you say, okay, well, I have a crazy idea. Tell you what, allow me to do some research, come back to you, and I'll figure out a solution for that. And so what you do is you reverse engineer their problem into a solution, and boom, there you have. That's how you find value theoretically. But the only way you're going to do that is by speaking to them. Stop trying to like fucking guess. Like stop guessing. That's not gonna make you money. Okay. Can HR be a niche? These are very, very, very interesting questions, dude. Someone said, I built a lawyer. And then someone else said, bro said, I built a lawyer. What does that mean, dude? What is building a lawyer? How do you pay your staff? You literally just send them. So what's really nice about this business is that it's based internationally. So all of you can register a company in Wyoming. And so all my staff are like contractors. They're not employees. I don't have a single employee on the book, including myself. And so everyone's a contractor. So you just pay them. They take care of their own taxes. Okay, here we go. I'm showing myself. Let's into this. Present. Boom, boom, boom. So you might be feeling excited. Oh, I can really do this. Lagging. It is lagging. I just saw the lag on my side. That's not good. If I see the lag, I'll stop. I will stop. Okay, so you might be feeling excitement like, oh, wow, I can really do this, or doubt like, am I really cut out for this? Maybe I should just quit and get a job. Maybe you already have a job. This is just to prove that I'm not special, right? So obviously humble beginnings. I don't have rich parents, like personal challenges. I'm not going to get into it too much, but I had issues at home with my family, with my dad specifically. Just just is what it is, and I left home searching for freedom. So I felt very disconnected, and I knew that I wanted a free life. And so what I did was I bought a one-way flight to the UK. And I don't know if I have my backpack over here. I do, but I have two passports in my backpack. The one is my South African one that I was born with. And then the other one is one that was given to me by the UK government when my dad legally adopted me. So even though it was like I had some issues, left early, it was the best gift he ever gave me because it allowed me to like go and take risk. Now in hindsight, I realize I never needed to leave the country to like work online. Like I do it from anywhere, and so do a lot of my students. But I wanted more, but I had to take the risk. So I saved up about like 30,000 Rand, bought a one-way flight to the UK, lived in hostels, and literally just tried to sell websites. I'd walk into businesses, try and sell websites and marketing solutions, and I'd fail repeatedly. I kept going, trying to figure it out, and I didn't give up despite the failures. And then eventually what happened was I met someone that was running a successful agency, not that successful, like maybe 15,000 euros a month, which was 300,000 Rand a month. And he was my age. And I was like, there's no way. And he showed me what he was doing. I started doing the same thing. And we partnered up. We scaled that together. I built it brick by brick, left the company, started my own company niche, and it just worked out. So the truth about my success is that I took the risk. I was forced to grow, and there was only one path. I did it before I was ready, before I even knew how. This opportunity gave me the chance to grow. No, it forced me to grow because I was pigeonholed. When you don't have any other options left, when your back is up against the wall and you only have one option, you have to fucking take it. Like, it's the same as burning the boat mentality. You know, when you have to, you're on a boat with like 20 other soldiers and you see an island and there's like 100 soldiers on the island and you say you have to take the island. Like, how are you going to go 20 versus 100? You're outnumbered 5-1. Guess what? If you burn that boat, bro, you're fighting. You taking that island. There is no other option. So yeah, it worked. In less than 12 months after I sold, I went from literally 0 to 100K a month on my own, having learned from all my failures and the positions that I was in to grow. And this is exactly what I'm teaching you today. So unlike other gurus that are typical course sellers that have never done what they teach, regurgitating others' content, making their money from courses, selling theory without practice, my approach, I've been in the trenches, I make real money, I only speak from experience, and I'm still running my company while teaching. I own 100% of my company, not 50% letting someone else run it. I own 100% of my company. So my failure is your success. The risks that I've taken and the knocks that I've had, you can piggyback off of. So piggybacking off of my risks and my failures and all the time and effort I put into getting to this point. A smart man learns from his own mistakes, and even smarter man learns from the mistakes of other people. So at this point, in theory, you know this is real. In theory, you know what it is. And in theory, you know how to scale it, right? It's really just value arbitrage. It's the same way if you have a job right now, your employer goes, hey, I'm giving you 45,000 Rand a month, but I'm getting 160 hours of your time. What he's doing is he's betting that he can make better use of your time than you can. He's betting that he can make more money with your time than you can, bro. Like, that's a fucking crazy concept, dude. Like, that's how you know you should like employ yourself. Because if he couldn't make more money with your time than you can, then he wouldn't be hiring you. He wouldn't afford you, right? Like, if he couldn't, he'd be losing money hiring you, right? So he knows that you have something valuable, whether it's typing away or doing. So take that limited information and just assume for a second you actually go out there and you find something that you can use to bring value to the world, bro. And in dollars, you're based in South Africa, first of all. So you're gonna be earning dollars. You're gonna feel like a fucking like multi-millionaire. It's insane. It's insane. So you have the buying power. Like 10K a month in the US isn't a lot. 10K a month in South Africa is amazing. So the moment you've been waiting for, the AIW masterclass. Let's get into it. So now that you know it's the real deal, let's show you exactly how you do it. Step one is let AI, right? So, you know, it will do everything for you. It will help us choose our niche. It will help you craft your offer. It will build out your website factory, build out your content engine, write our proposals. We just need to know how to wield it. That is all. So how do you wield it? Guys, this is what we're really trying to get into. If you guys, I want to see from you guys real quick. How many of you guys use ChatGPT? Okay. I want to see. First of all, if you've never used AI in your life, you don't use ChatGPT, you don't use Claude, just put a 1 in the chat right now. I just want to know if there's anyone that's never used AI. Me, there's one. Karen. I use ChatGPT. Zia Pinar, 1. Oh, wow. Okay, there's another one, 4, 5, 6, 7 ones. I use Claude Code as we speak. Yeah, 21 day for UI. Okay. And now 2 for ChatGPT and 3 for Claude Code or Claude. 2 for ChatGPT. If you use ChatGPT, you drop a 2. If you use Claude, drop a 3. 2s, 3s. Oh shit. Okay. There we go. 2 and 3. Okay. Now, here, this is a special one. Drop a 4 if you've used AI to code something. If you've gone onto Claude and you said, hey, build me a website. Four. Okay, cool. Awesome. That's dope as hell. Guys, so what I really want you to understand is that now we're going off-road. Okay, so no more slides. I'm gonna look at Claude, if you look at AI, let me give you a second. Like, look at this, anti-gravity. Or in fact, you could actually just pull up, you could pull up Claude Code. So you download Claude. This is Claude. Let's give it a second. I want to make sure that I'm not something sensitive, but I'm going to give you like a quick rundown of Claude and how it works. It will literally blow your mind. Okay, so here we go. So this is just like a little quick rundown, because I'm not here to give you a tutorial. You can do that on YouTube in 10 minutes. But what I will do is I will give you just like a concept, how easy it is. Okay, so this is the downloaded from anywhere. So it's there's three different things. There's the chat, which is your normal AI. Like, I don't know why the hell it's paused. Like, Michelle, if you could just take care of that for now. And then there's code. So in code, when I come to the chat over here, I can quite literally just say, hey, build me a landing page for a plant selling company. And it will go and build the landing page for a plant selling company. Now, it's not going to necessarily look good, but it's going to do it. So you can get AI to quite literally do anything. So what you need to understand is that it's literally just file system. So this is my Dean AI OS. I have all of these files over here. So whenever I'm building something for AIW, it builds it, puts it in these. Then for my sister or my friends or my companies or King Contractor Agency, like a dashboard or marketing or like anything, I just say, hey, build it, and it builds it. So all that AI is, all that Claude Code is ChatGPT plus files. That's all it is. There's no like operating system. It's not being hosted or anything like that. That's all it is. So I can come in and I can say like, set up a dashboard and then build it, and then look, it did it. So that's pretty much exactly what we've done is we've built an AI website factory. We've built like the entire team that I used to have of designers and developers and project managers. I've done that, and we've built that into a file system. So to just kind of show you what that looks like is that for every step in the process, there's 13 stages in this one. Like, there's a discovery stage. We've built an AI that reads a file, and then it understands how to do the discovery, and that's what it does. Number 2, it captures. Number 3, the brand. Number 4, the strategy. Number 5, the build. Number 6, the quality reassurance. Number 7, it's sales ready. Like, that's how we've done it. So you'll see that all that AI is file structures like this. This is the website factory. So now that we have the website factory, I could literally just come in and I could say, hey, build the website for the roofing company. It would quite literally build it exactly like this. So what I'm giving you today is my files. You literally just, and there's also like a 20-minute video with it, that you take the files, you download it on your computer, and you your Claude and you say, build me a website for a barber company. And it will build this perfect one shot for the barber company. That's literally it. And what it will also do is it will build a sales proposal. Now, this proposal is arguably the most important part, because in this case, this is for my niche, right? This is roofing. It will build this and it goes, this is the ultimate roofing AI smart website for 9. That, and then this is where it's sales, because this isn't about websites. This isn't about page speed. This isn't about loading. This isn't about mobile optimization. This is about traffic, trust, and conversion to help them achieve their goal, right? That's how it works. Is everyone, yes, Claude Code. That's the thing. Claude Code. We do everything on Claude Code. All of this proposal was auto-generated by Claude Code because I trained it on my niche. And that's what the website factory is like when you sign up, like, let me show you real quick. When you sign up, you go from clone, right? From clone means just copy my files to first paying client, right? So there's a discovery interview. The AI, like, you literally copy the prompt into the AI and it will take 90 minutes to interview you on your passions, your experience, your knowledge in the industry. And it will identify an industry for you to work in. And then it will go and do the research on that industry like it has for me in the roofing space. And it knows, I'm going to give you some examples. It knows that reviews are super important. It knows having the contact form is super important. It knows that having trust badges is super important. It knows that positioning the owner and the branded vehicle like that is really important. The AI figured all of that out on its own. So now I literally just go in and it builds the website because it's, whereas if I use Lovable or Base 44, I'm building from scratch, low value AI slop. And unless you spend hours doing it, you're just not going to get anywhere. So you're not building that conveyor belt of like continued success. That is what this is. That's what AIW is. It's a real business model that you actually don't even have to do anything. All you have to do is like present it and sell it. So this is the proposal. Obviously, I lead with some authority. I'll show you how to lead with authority too. Is like once you land 2 or 3 free websites, you just put that in there. And so you'll have as much authority as you humanly can. And then, you'll give them reasons to stay on. Well, number one, 100% money back if you don't like the work. Number two, we bring more value because we've done the research and we're niche specific. We understand roofing and no one else does. And then you can say, hey, well, look, we've got the winning formula. We know how to get traffic. The AI's done the research, right? That's the homepage. That's the about, that's the pillar pages. It's done that. It literally populates this automatically tailored to that client because it's done the SEO research. And so it goes, that's what you look like on Google. And this is the SEO we do. So you literally just show the client, that's how we get the traffic, right? Because if there's no traffic, they'll never buy from you. So, and if they don't trust you, then of course they'll never buy from you. If there's no traffic, there's no one to buy from you. If they don't trust you, they'll never buy from you because they don't trust. So how do we win the trust? Real Google, Facebook, BBB, above the fold, owner, photo, name, story on every page. So that's exactly how you win the trust. Story, vision, mission, written for Cloud9. Like that's the name of the company, is Cloud9 Roofing. So right there, okay, that's how we're getting traffic. That's how we're winning the trust of homeowners. And then the last piece to the puzzle is conversion. Because if they're there, right, you have the traffic and they trust you, but they can't turn from like a visitor into a lead, then you're never going to sell them. It's the last piece to the puzzle. So now we've got traffic plus and that equals more sold roofs every day. Cha-ching. Now the client makes the connection. I can promise you, if you're busy selling, probably like selling the website. You're not selling their business back to them. You're not selling their vision back to them, right? So stop selling websites, start selling the outcome of what they do. That is how you're going to make money. Let me give you some simple math, right? In America, a roof is worth like $10,000 to $20,000. So 200,000 Rand to like 500,000 Rand for one roof. I need to help them sell just one roof. These guys sell multiple roofs a week. Same thing goes for like painting companies. They charge the same amount. HVAC companies, that's like air cons and like heating. They charge the same amount. Lawyers, you don't even want to know how much lawyers charge in America. Like tens of thousands to hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars. If you have the formula, traffic plus trust plus conversion, it's specific to your niche, bro, you can sell for like tens of thousands of dollars and you won't even need to like do any of the work yourself. Yeah, come on. Yeah, you can definitely host the website on Vercel. Has anyone even hosted it himself, wondering why it's still deployed on Vercel? Yeah, well, I mean, I just landed that client, like quite literally just landed that. I can, you know what? To that comment that says, why is it hosted on Vercel? I'll tell you what, I'll pull up the Stripe and I'll show you the payment of the client. Not only will I show you the payment of the client, I'll pull up the sales call and I'll show you the sales call with this client. How about that, bro? Let's see, give me 1 second, guys. We're 56 minutes into this shit. Guys, are you guys like learning something? Are you guys seeing what I'm saying? That is freaking epic. W. What's that about? Yebo. Let's get a W in the chat if you guys are learning something. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna share my screen again. Let's go like this. Share screen, entire screen, bang. This is my Stripe account right now. This guy's called Cloud9, as you can see. It's probably 9 like this. I'm like totally doxing this client's email, but like whatever. He'll forgive me. I bring him so much value. He'll forgive me. Here we go. Payment successful. May 15th, 6 days ago, bro. 6 days ago, $3,000 collected on the call from the client. Risk normal. This is my Stripe account. Like literally, I can refresh this page. So I just got paid 60,000 Rand for this website, right? Which was built in one click, okay, and sold to using this exact proposal. I literally just ran through it, walked straight through it, super simple. At the end, I'm like, hey, Mr. Client, this is actually worth $34,000 one time. So we edited this, but then we made it. I actually sold it to him for $6,000, but collected $3,000 upfront and getting $3,000 later on. So what I do is, like I said, the one-time setup is 12,000 plus 300 a month. But if you take action now, we'll reveal that you only pay 6,000. So that's what I do. And then if they don't take action, I stick to it. I will never go back on the one-time offer. I stick to it. So if he doesn't take it, he comes back to me later. I'll say, sorry, you missed out on 12,000. That's how you retain your value, because I know I'm bringing them value. So this is exactly it. Like, this is how I understand that it's all psychological sales, right? And so once you understand that, then you know that the website that you sell, because tell me where on the website did I sell like mobile optimization or page speed or word or like any fucking like specific technology. I didn't sell any specific technology at all. So guys, I just want to know something real quick. If you're lost at all, just drop a comment like in the chat. What are you thinking about right now? What are you lost about? Is there any real questions that I'm not covering? I want to know so that I can help aspects and help it click, because it's really that easy. And by the way, by the end of this, when we're done, I'll send you the free training that has all of the softwares in it. It has like a blueprint so that you just follow it, and it will interview you and you can do it yourself. How do you deal with client retention? Client retention is really easy. I charge like $100 a month for hosting, and I literally make 7,000 US a month from that, like almost 150K, dude, just from hosting, because I've built so many websites. Okay, where do we host the websites? It doesn't matter where we host the websites. Is anyone confused? Will we need the 5,500 Claude Pro subscription for this? Very interesting question. I don't think so. You don't need the Claude Pro because you won't be doing crazy Claude building at all. What you really will be doing is more sales. So you'll be jumping on calls to sell it. That's really what you'll be doing. That's the one skill that you're going to be sharpening. You won't be developing as much. How to contact clients abroad, email, calls, DM. Bro, super duper. I'm glad you guys asked that. Really good question. So do you guys want to know how you actually get clients? Let's see. Do you guys want to know how you actually, how you attract the right client? Okay, so remember when I said that when you onboard, the AI will interview you on your passions, your knowledge, your experience, that will identify a niche. So what the AI does is it goes and it identifies the niche, and it then does research on that niche to understand what the unique selling point is, what the offer is, how you can position it, how you can bring them value. And so now that information that it spits out, it takes a few hours to do it. So like literally does it on its own. It runs for like 3 to 6 hours. That information is so valuable to you because you use that information and then you go into like this software, but I'm using this as like a visual dashboard. This is another AI that you just feed information to, and it has a few different context buckets. Like this group over here, that's my business. Like that's my offer. That's what I do. So here we go. Like bucket number one, I run a company called AIW where I teach people how to make money selling AI websites. Content bucket number two is I run a web design agency specifically for roofing companies called King Contractor Agency. We do multiple other services such as SEO, Facebook ads. The web design agency does over $100,000 every single month. And so I like over here, I drop in content. This is just context buckets of different things. So bucket number one is my business. Bucket number two is my voice. Now my voice, I'll give some of my previous YouTube videos so it understands my tonality. Bucket number 3 is expert brain. This, I'll put a PDF in, or I'll give Alex Hormozi's sales videos so that the AI knows what frameworks to follow. So it has all the information about me. It knows my tonality and how I speak, and it knows the framework that I'm trying to portray. And then bucket number 4 is inspirational content that I want to be like, content that I see out there that I want to like kind of copy, or I want to jump on a trend. And then bucket number 5, new ideas. Don't worry about that. Then I go in and I'll just go in and I'll create a new conversation and I'll speak to it and I'll say, generate 10 real, okay, so this is for AIW right now, but we do it for King Factor too. So generate 10 reels for my upcoming webinar. Look at this. Let me show you. All of the information, all of the context from each one of these buckets, specific like instructions, it will generate the reels. So look, like this, tell me this isn't insane. Looking at your knowledge base, I can craft reel hooks specifically for your AIW 2.0 webinar. Tools from Stevens 10-beat, proven 10-beat formula. King Contractor Agency doing $3 million in revenue. They'll drive curiosity, use my credibility, position the webinar as a place where the full system gets revealed. Pull from the 2 archetypes that did 54% of Stevens views. So like that's insane. Like it has all of that. So here we go. I'll expose exactly how my roofing web agency does $100K a month with AI and 0 employees. I click create script. Okay, let's see it. It should just go ahead and do it over here like that. And then it literally creates the script. So writes a full 90-second reel script. Here we go, just like this. Direct, confident. Have you ever wondered how, if guys are running web agencies actually make as much money as they say? I'm going to expose myself because these numbers are way crazier than people are talking about. So it creates the content for me based on the niche that you guys have selected, based on your passions and your industry, right? So it could be any knowledge. So that's exactly what I've done over here. This is the content engine that we've built out. The only reason that I was showing you with what's called Poppy, it's a different AI. Poppy is really expensive. It's like $400 a month. You don't need to use Poppy. It's just a visual AI. I've built my own. It's called the content engine. You have the context buckets right here, like video ideas or inspiration, expert brain, my voice, context, anything like that. You come in and you just like, you say, hey, generate 5 reels. So it will generate Facebook posts, Instagram captions, reels, and then you literally film that, you post that. That's how you generate book calls. So they'll DM you, you'll book them in, and then guess what? You'll then generate the website and generate the proposal. You'll jump on, you'll run through the proposal, and you'll sell them. That's it. That's how you make money in 2026. Stop running around. That's quite literally how you do it. How do you use Stripe and Essay? Bro, you can just sign up for Stripe. So you have to start a company in Wyoming, LLC. Anyone can do it as long as you have like an ID document. How to build the content engine to create website and proposal. Really simple. I've already done it all for you. Like I've built the content engine. I've built the website factory. I've built the proposal generator. All you have to do is like, you come in here and you follow. It's like, I'll give you the link to the free resources at the end. Obviously, if you join my program, I'll help you over the shoulder to do it for yourself in your own niche, because you're running like a group coaching call every single day with me and my team and the rest of the mentees. But you can do it yourself. I'm giving you the software to download at the end of this call with like a 20-minute training, but you have to wait until the end. How do you get your Instagram to post that the USA sees them? It's because you're calling out the audience. Outside of content creation, what are some other ways that you've gotten clients in the past, especially in the beginning? Cold calls work great. They really do work great. I have a module on that. And then there's another one that works really well is called email, that tailors the email to the client. So that also works out really well. So that's AI personalized email. I know that Finn scaled from 0 to like $65,000, which is like $1 million a month at 23. Yeah, guys. So that, let's run back to the sales call. Here we go. I've pulled it up. This is the sales call. You can see it's like, it's quite long. It's a long sales call. Like I think this is like 90 minutes long, but just to prove to you that this is real, approved on call, $3,000 one-time special offer, and then $297 a month. Let's see. Maybe I should reload this page. Okay, I'm gonna have to sign. Just give me a second, guys. Guys, if you stay to the end, like I promise you that I'm gonna be revealing something that I've never done ever. It's literally a one-time thing, and I'll never do again. Let's see. I want to know how many people are on the live. I don't know. I can't see right now. I think if I look over here. Okay, let's go. 400 people an hour later. You guys are clocked in on this, dude. Okay, so this is Matt. I don't want to dox him too much. So here we go. Approved $3,000. Like I said, it's around 30 minutes. Can you guys hear this? Wait, let's see. I hope you guys can hear it. I'm gonna stop sharing and start sharing again. Entire screen. Also share system audio. Here we go. No audio? Okay. Here we go. Let's play this. No way, with my old pricing would be 34,500. But today, because we're able to do it with AI, obviously we're going to come in and make sure that all your tracking is done everywhere across your Google Search Console, social medias, website setup of $5,000, and then literally $7 a month.
Okay, that's like ongoing. Is that like ongoing SEO and all that stuff?
That's ongoing on a monthly basis. We take care of all of that for you. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
it's the steal of a century, Matt. Like compared to what we used to do, it's like it's worth where you get more out, and it costs a lot less. So I'm just showing you the way. Let's see. Okay. So all I would need from you is $5,000, and I would take care of everything for you. So this is where I pitch him the 5,000, and then he says, "What's the one-time offer?" I reveal the one-time offer. Then I say, "Okay, well, in full." Then it's 3,000, and then he does it. So I want to see if I can find where I maybe in the transcript I always say congratulations after they. Here we go. Okay, I'm running it for 3K right now. Let's see. Sometimes you get. I'm like busy charging his card like live. Like I just collected the card details. Oh, never mind. Congratulations, payment successful. Welcome on board, Matt. It's good to have you. So boom, literally live example. Yeah, so basically, yeah, you're right. Amir, you're right. Basically, anyone can do this if you're willing to put the work in and follow the program. That's literally it. Godin, cool to see how you've grown since the Insta agency days. Thank you. Oh, Connor, bro, you're a freaking G, dude. I appreciate it. So yeah, there's proof, there's payment right there. And I think that even earlier in this call, somewhere he mentioned that he wasn't ready to move forward today. He wasn't looking because initially considered end of the year timing proceeded due to value urgency. Like if you position it this way,
it honestly,
something that I'll teach you guys.
Probably be something like towards the end of the year. So I've got like a guy that just started with me like 2 weeks ago for the summer for a couple of months. And then obviously other than that, it's just myself. So I'm plenty busy by myself. I'm just trying to figure out like the next step of when I have more people, how to get more traffic and stuff like that. It's kind of like where my mind's at for like future scaling, if that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that makes complete sense. So
what you're saying is this isn't something that you're looking to pull the trigger on now anyways.
Yeah, probably. I mean, probably not right now, just because, like I said, by myself, I'm honestly fine. It's just once I start adding people, it's not going to be just like a.
Okay, so right now he's giving me an objection. He's framing me saying, "Hey, Dean, I'm not going to be paying you today. I don't want to move forward. Why the hell pitch your website, build a website if I'm not if he doesn't want to move forward?" So watch this. So watch this. Look at how I hit him back.
Word of mouth, organic type of thing. You know what I mean? Like I can drum up business if I need to, but just getting 2, 3, 4 people is where I'm going to struggle to like take the next step. So that's kind of what I'm prepping for.
Okay, I see. So, my only concern in that case would be like, if you're doing well right now and you have that motion, you should really capitalize on that. Like, it's when people do well and they get traffic that they become comfortable. And then when it starts drying up, then you wish that you had more, you wish that you capitalized on it. Because if we use that traffic that you're getting right now, and we use the motion that you're getting right now, we could really build something strong. But if you don't capitalize on it, then by the time that you need it, you're scurrying around, you're going to be in not a really good position at all. So you can see it's sales is the only thing that, that I'm going to brush you up on. I have like a whole module on it, and like, you'll be around other people that make money. So yeah, guys, that literally covers most of it. That's all of it. Like, I can't think of anything else. Like, that's the blueprint. Literally, I just run them through this. It's auto-generated for you, website for you. It also has the content engine so that you can script the content that generates the traffic, that books the calls, that you just jump on a call and you sell to them. And then someone asked in the chat, like they said, how do I collect the payment? Let me show you. Go to Stripe. Okay, this is my Stripe account. You go here, plus, create, you click payment, and then you come in, you put the amount in like this, you add a customer, you just go new customer. I just go like Dean test@gmail.com, and then I go like this. Like this is a very special one. I go AI website. Look, I go like this. Notice how there's no like Visa or MasterCard option anywhere, but I always prime them for the credit card deals. I go, okay, Mr. Klein, is it Visa or MasterCard? They say it's MasterCard. I'm like, okay, cool. What's that card number for me, please? And then they give it to me. It's just a way easier transition than just saying, hey, what is your card details? But I'll say, what is your, before I even say Visa or MasterCard, I say, what's the best email for you? Now I'm already priming them for something's about to happen. And then they give me their email. Then I say, okay, are we going to use Visa or MasterCard to pay for this? Then it's MasterCard. And then, yeah. So someone says that's not a very good sales tactic though. Sure, Dietzblom, okay. DM me when you do it. Then I'll totally take that criticism. I'll take that criticism right now too. Like, I don't mind. I'm open-minded. But yeah, then I put the credit card details in. Everyone has a credit or debit card, especially Americans. They love that shit. But yeah, that's pretty much how it works, guys. Like, in a nutshell, that's the agency model. Like, that's the AI web design agency model. Then on top of that, all you do is you stack leverage for higher perceived value, and you get paid more. So what you're going to be doing is like, you'll build the portfolio, you'll have your niche blueprint, the AI will do it, and the results will speak for itself, and that's what you'll sell. And then you can start charging $3,000, $5,000, $10,000. You literally, now that I've shown you that there's literally a software that can print value for you, it can out of thin air print value for you. You have no excuse not to make 10K a month. So, just land 1 to 2 clients and you're done. So there's a lot that I can do to help you. Of course, like, I can show you this. I'm giving you softwares for free. You're gonna like go and figure it out, like mess around with Claude and stuff like that. Some of the stuff that I can do to help you, I've put into a paid offer, and I'd love the opportunity to introduce it to you. It's okay for me to transition just for a second to talk about that. And then after all of that, then I'll give you the freebies, whatever you've been waiting for. But if you allow me to present to you the paid offer, drop a yes or a 1 in the chat. I'd love to know if you guys are open to hearing what I have to say. I can promise you it's nothing that I've ever done in my entire life. Not like this. Not like this. This is the, and you'll see this because we're going to build a relationship, because this is the first time that I'm launching an offer for South Africans. You'll see that this offer that I have on the next page isn't something that I ever. Oh, look there, $3,000 to $10,000. Very, very, very accurate. That is normally how much I charge to help people. You've sold me on this. I'm resigning tomorrow, bro. So how do you get people to give you their credit card details? Like I've just shown you, bro. You have to sell the result to them. You have to show them that they can do it. Okay, guys, there's so many freaking yeses in the chat. Okay, so let's have a look. So guys, you have two parts for it. It's the do-it-yourself. Take what I've shared today, figure out the rest through trial and error. Eventually, hopefully, right, if you don't give up, get to where you want to be by climbing the mountains in the same way I did, or the shortcut. Life is pay to win. I know what to say. You pay. That's why you see the ugly, fat, rich dudes with the pretty woman. Like it's pay to win. So the shortcut, you can pay to win. You can get my complete proven system with confidence, with tested strategies immediately. Avoid the costly mistakes, because I will personally help guide you through them and circumvent them for you and answer your questions. So achieve the same results within days or weeks. Like I'm giving you a business in a box, where I'm saying 200,000 Rand a month is not that unachievable. Like if you have two brain cells, anyone can do it. You just have to change the way that you think and put in the work. It's not a, make money, get rich quickly scheme. It's not a scam. It's bringing real value to businesses. So introducing the AIW private mentorship, right? Installing the AI, selecting the niche, the course, the website factory, the website proposal, building the content, help you set all of that up, right? So with that, you have everything, but I want to help you even more. I will help you with over-the-shoulder mentoring, one-on-one accountability, keeping you accountable to your success with the dedicated success manager in a circle of like-minded people, guys that are making, literally young guys in their 20s, early 20s, making hundreds of thousands of rands a month. You'll direct access to in the group chat, message them directly, do whatever, Dean AI, and weekly group coaching, 4 calls a week. So all of that, you have no excuse. The only difference between those that make money and those that don't is the actions you take. This is the part where I challenge you to commit to your success. This is the part. So obviously I cannot let a ton of people in, and for this next offer, I'm only letting 50 people in. So seats will be limited beyond a certain point. When it's full, it's full. For the paid price that I'm showing you, for the normal price, I'll open that up. But for the paid price, I'm only letting 50 people in. So past student of mine, commitment, this is a special opportunity, is only available during this webinar. So what this is I'm going to allow you to reserve a spot. This isn't the full price of it. This is before I reveal the price, right? This is for action takers. This is a fully refundable deposit, which is $100, 2,000 Rand. Right? So you can have it refunded. You literally just send a message and I'll refund it to you. But I'm doing this because I want to identify the action takers. If you do this, when I reveal the price and you've booked this call and you pay now on the call, then you'll get the discount that I've mentioned. And yeah, it's fully refundable. So it's a very special opportunity. So if you've scanned that, you'll be able to pay that. But what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to give you another opportunity to pay in full, because this is, I know that it's probably just going to like run out. So here we go, guys. On this next page, for those of you who need more information, just to understand, is that I know that making decisions can take some time and you need more information. The private mentorship is $10,000. I've charged that in the past, paid in full. People have paid me. I have it on my Stripe account, on my old Stripe. In fact, you know what? I'm even willing to show you guys on my old Stripe account. This was when I ran my web agency mastery. This was before AIW. I don't make payments through this anymore at all. We use WAP now, but this is a different account. Transactions. If I go transactions and I look at the past, wait, maybe I shouldn't dox client information. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. I'll show you. I'll prove to you people pay me $10,000 for mentoring, for coaching. Here we go. I have to scroll back. Here we go. I'm just pulling up one example so that I'm not like doxing all of my students. Here we go. Here's a classic example of mentoring. Someone paid me $10,000 to start their web design company. Here we go. Florentia, Flo, $10,000 paid, perf, obviously American, web agency blueprint mastery edition. This was 2 years ago when I taught people to do it the hard way. So yeah, that's literally proof right there. So yeah, anyways, let's get back into it. This is the expected price. This is what everyone's expecting in the chat, right? The AIW private mentorship now is only $6,500, right? The AIW private mentorship for this launch is $3,000. Guys, I had a webinar on Sunday. The price that I sold it at was $3,000. I did not deviate. It was not cheaper. It was $3,000 hard. We had like 10 people sign up live, and then a bunch of people put deposits down, that action taker deposit, to book a call and pay later on the call. Literally a ton. So the AIW private mentorship is $3,000, right? For everything. Setting up your business in a box, yes, it's 50,000 Rand, but you'll make 200,000 Rand. Everything that I've mentioned, the full course, selecting the niche, writing the website proposal, building the website factory, everything. I help you over the shoulder. For you guys today, specifically for 50 people, you better hurry up, $500 for the first 50 people. That's it. After that, it goes to $3,000. And you'll see it too. Like you'll see it. You'll see anyone else join the program will be 3,000. Someone goes, we are broke. I know, Wafik. I know South Africans are very broke. That's why I'm doing this. Because I want you guys to have this. 50 people for the first people. That's like it's like 8,000 Rand. Yes, you're still getting everything, all the software, all the help, all the over-the-shoulder mentorship. Michelle, please drop the payment links in the group chat. So that, and then once it hits 50, then we stop. Once we hit 50, then it stops. So if you can please do that. So to the people that said they've paid the $100 deposit, congratulations. That means that you've secured your spot in the first 50. But if it paid, a few people saying paid. How long is the mentorship for? It's 90 days. Someone goes, I have 150 Rand in my bank account. Well, what that means, my friend, is that what you have is time. If you don't have money to pay to win, you've got time. Put your time in. You're going to have to sell your time. I don't like selling my time. I've got enough money to not sell my time. I buy time now. But you need to figure out how you can make some freaking money, bro. I can't afford that. Fuck, I quit my job. Paid. Nice, another paid. Hell yeah. Hells yeah. So Michelle, let's go. Someone says WAP is popping off in my team. Let's see what's happening on WAP. Oh yeah, it's popping off. Payments right now. Okay, good. If I put my notifications on, it would probably go crazy right now. So to the people that have done the $100 deposit, it's still this $500, but to secure the spot, pay the $500 now, and then we'll refund the $100 deposit. I can see that there's like 20 spots left right now. And then I'm seeing the payments for the $3,000 from the other guys from Sunday. So literally, like insane. 3,000, 3,000. And now I'm seeing like in rands. That's crazy. 8,300 Rand. Guys, that's insane. I support Dean 100%. Why didn't you prepare? What if you pay 100? What happens? If you paid the $100, that means that you will have the opportunity to get on a call, but unfortunately, you'll be paying the 3,000, which is the webinar launch. If you pay this here, you only pay $500. It's showing 16K for me, not 8.3. Yes, it's supposed to be $500. Let me make sure that this is the correct one for you guys. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm going to get you guys the right links here. It should not be 18,000. It should be about 8,000. So Michelle, whoever has the payment links that you sent to me earlier, please send it to me now for the $500 on WAP and Stripe. I don't mind doing that. In fact, I could just do it myself right now. And then I'm going to give you guys the source, the free source. So here we go. And then we'll get into it and I'll show you guys exactly how the fuck you can do this yourself. Just like this. Go to Web Agency Mastery. There we go. Thanks, John. Oh, that sounds like money. I just see payments coming in. You guys are legends. I can literally just hear it. It's still popping off. $500. I'm dropping it in the chat. There's 15 spots left. Okay, it's in the chat right now. Here we go. 20th of May, paste. Look in the WhatsApp group chat, $500. $500, you pay that, there's 13 spots left. So 500 USD is my salary. Maybe that's all the reason to do it. The benefit of the $100 deposit is that you get to lock in. You don't have to pay 500 now, but you'll have to pay 3,000 later because that's the price. This is 6,500, but the webinar launch is 3,000. South African only, this webinar only, it's 500. So you pay now 500, and does this say 500 or 1,000? Some people say it's saying 1,000. John, you gave me the wrong payment link, bro. Okay. This isn't the right payment link, guys. Give me a second. Yeah, I see. I'm getting a ton of messages saying that this is like the wrong payment link. Let me just do it myself here real quick. Give me a second here, guys. Another one. Payment. Incomplete, failed. I see a bunch of failed payments. You guys are really trying your best here. Products. Final offer. Here we go. This is a final offer. It should just say South Africans. I don't know why. Action taker deposit in stock. Okay, we're getting some messages here that WAP is flagged by banks, drop a Stripe. Michelle, if you can give me the $500 WAP link. There we go, some more. Boom, done. Guys, this is for everything. Everything in the paid program. Obviously, it doesn't come with one-on-one. Like that is reserved for the 10K. That's $10,000. But you'll have access to everything, over-the-shoulder help with everything. So that's the WAP. I've just dropped it in the chat. And then if you can give me this should be $500, Michelle. Paid full. There we go. Taz, the reason that you don't pay the $400 difference is because there's it's obviously $500. We'll just refund the $100. Don't worry. Don't worry about that. I'll refund it. Someone goes, man blocks any negative chat, have our team members blocked because of questions about legality and legitimacy. David Hunter, bro, you're tripping, bro. No one's blocking you or your team, and that message just looks sus, bro. adding like emojis and stuff. Homie's just, I don't know why you're struggling, bro. Focus on yourself, bro. Everyone else is just legendary. Paid in full. Paid. Nice. Here we go. So this is WAP. And then if you can do another one for Stripe, a Stripe payment link, that would be awesome. There we go. This is the WAP payment link. Try use this real quick. One-time offer. Guys, if you've already paid the $100, another person just said paid in full. Awesome. Getting temporary block in chat, people are blocking. So after this call, the price will be 3,000. No, after this call, the price is 6,500 US. So it's going to be 100,000 Rand. The launch, when I did this for the American market on Sunday, the price was 3,000. On the webinar, that was their special. On the webinar, it's 3,000. For you guys, it's 500. So Tyrone says, Dean, please, I locked the 100, but I can't do 500 tonight. Okay. Tyrone, my team will reach out to you regarding that. If you've already put down the $100 deposit, that's fine. We can work something out. Yeah, just book a call with my team. We can work something out. That's fine. I paid $100 and I missed the call last year. Thanks, Dean, for helping me out. Proud of you, bro. Thank you, bro. Someone goes, FFS, I just paid 2,000 for another software. This is legendary. Guys, if it wasn't like 3:30 a.m. in Bali right now, I would be able to like have a student here with me that I could like have live, and he would give you some feedback and stuff, which would be pretty cool. But okay, so some people are asking for, what do you have to offer? Okay, let's have a look, guys. Let's take a look at this. Before I do that, I'm going to allow you to do the $100 deposit to lock in this price, this $500 price. I've paid in full. What are the next steps? The next steps, you'll see that the cohort starts on Monday. We're all getting together on the same Zoom. We're figuring this out Monday, and every day we're just going to move forward. On Monday, you'll see it in the WAP. You've got the training in there. Everything will go live Monday. The onboarding is right in there. I'm in the same boat, Dean. What does the over-the-shoulder support entail? Over-the-shoulder support is like, you have the group chat, which is with everyone in it, including me, including my team, including the other coaches. And so if you have any issues at all, then you just drop it in there and it's attended to. So if you run into issues, you don't know how to sell, you don't know what message to send, you don't know how to use AI, you don't know how to use the Claude system, we will help you quite literally over the shoulder. Not only that, once a day during the week, Monday to Friday, 4 calls, we'll jump on a call with you and you can ask any questions live. So you still use Go High Level? We still use Go High Level a little bit. Worth it. Trust, guys. Thanks, Sheldon. Oh, Sheldon, you're a freaking G. If I paid the 100 USD, do I have to pay the 500 USD locked in at the time of payment? I thought it was locked in for the 500. Tell you what you can do is I'll drop another $100 deeper right now. Boom, more sales coming in. That's amazing. Thank you. Thanks for the trust, guys. I truly appreciate the trust. This guy says he's really broke. He wishes you could join. Dude, that's so sad. Defo worth it. Just don't have the funds. Over the shoulder price, please. What's the benefits of the $100? Guys, I'm going to drop one more thing for you. And it's the free resources. It's about time. I'm dropping the free resources in the chat. So you can take it away. Here we go. Just like this. Boom. That's the free resources right there. So it's in the chat. You can click on it. I'll also drop it in the WhatsApp chat. Boom. There we go. Done. It's right there. So you should be able to take care of that. And then May 19th. So, Michelle, how come, have people tried with Stripe at all? I don't know why that's not working. Let's go payment. I'll generate a payment link real quick. Let's see here. Because this should have worked. If you guys are struggling to make the payment, this should just work fine. Let's see here. Michelle, if you don't mind dropping that Stripe for me, that would be great. Let's see here. Michelle. Okay, WAP Stripe. I'm dropping it right now. Yeah, this is a crazy offer. Copy link. Boom, dropping it in the chat. If you guys do want to take advantage of this opportunity, like I said, I promise you, it's never going to be this price ever again. I did this 2 years ago. There we go. Tyler. Fuck yes, bro. Nice. I know him from school. That's awesome. Thank you, bro. Thanks for your trust. Oh, snap, just checked out the courses. We get access to your calls. Yeah, you do, bro. You get access to my sales calls. You get access to everything. What's the difference between $500 and the $3,000? The $500 is the $3,000. The $3,000 is what the Americans pay. That's what I charge the Americans. That's what I'm saying. You guys don't understand, bro. You make so much more money in America, like so much more. But I want to onboard a bunch of people in this, and so I'm doing this for $500 for a very limited amount of people. So that's why I'm dropping the price $500. It obviously doesn't include like the one-on-one stuff, but there we go. So the free source, that's literally just free for the people that are struggling, for the people that are literally dead broke. Now you know the strategy, you know what it is, you know the theory behind it, you have the software, you're just gonna have to figure it out yourself. Obviously, I'd love to help you. I'd love to give you my time. My time is valuable, and so is my team's. But yeah, there you go. You've got it right now, and I'll drop it in the chat one more time. If you guys want to take advantage of it, it's in the chat of this YouTube video. So that is the WAP payment link, and then one more is going to be the Stripe payment link. If you give me a second. Stripe. Let's see, Michelle. Copy. I love iPhone. You can literally copy something on your phone and paste it on your PC. Like that is so sick, including pictures. There we go. That's the Stripe payment link. So the $100, yes, Cat, is refundable to secure the spot. It's limited. So you can drop that in. If you literally don't have the $500 right now, then then pay that $100. That will secure your spot. That's absolutely fine also. Make me admin in the chat when you see KCA, King Contractor Agency. I believe you are admin. Okay, let's see. Guys, I think that's everything. So let me show you the gifts. So yeah, click the link in the chat to download all the free resources. So this is it. I'll type it out for you. It's literally https://dnxwhite.com/AIW. You click that link, and then that will take you to a landing page that has a video on it. You just put your details in, or you click free resources. It redirects you to another page that has my GitHub with my one-shot website factory that builds the websites, just like I've shown you, that has the proposal generator and the content engine. So everything you need to run a company like I do, like quite literally everything you need. Being unclear equals losing sales, 100%, bro. 100%. That's why you gotta dial it in, So I don't do this very often. I make my money with agency, but For the point who can't use Claude Code, Open Code and Kimi, those are free AI that is 60% as good. Bro, you don't have a savings problem. You're trying to save money. You have an income problem, bro. You need to make more money. Like, why are you trying to save $100 on a software, dude? That doesn't make any sense to me. So yeah, free resources are in the chat now. You should have access to that. There we go, guys. I think that's pretty much it. My gift to you or resources. Now I'm going to open up the chat to questions. I wish we could do like a live stream. Thank you for the repo. I wish I could use this offer, but I will out of time to figure this out. Awesome. So here we go. Let's take some questions from you guys. And then that's it. That's it. So any questions you have now, drop it in the chat. Dude just sold the offer, then gave it away. No, bro, I didn't. I was going to give you the software for free. Like, here's the thing is like when I meet someone from school long ago and they go, Dean, wow, you're crushing it. Like, can I have your program? I know that when I give them the program for free, they don't see success, bro. Why do you think that is? It's because they're not invested into it. So the people that pay $10,000, I have South Africans that pay me $10,000 paid in full. And no wonder they're making $30,000 now a month. So yeah. And no, it's not the same thing. That what you just paid for was the mentorship, right? The software anyone can build. My team and I have just done it, and I'm giving it to you for free because I want you guys to be successful. Because guess what? In the future, when you're making money, who are you going to come to? If you want to shortcut that path, you can just come to me now. I'll save you a lot of headache and pain, and you'll make money way quicker. $500 is nothing. I charge people $3K for this, but I know that in this economy, it's a bit of a cooked economy. Please, can we work something out for the $100 USD deposit? I thought it was the deposit for the 500 USD. Okay, tell you what, guys, what I will do. I see a lot of people asking this question that cannot afford the $500. I will drop the $100 deposit link. That will allow you to get on a call with my team, and I will honor the $500 deposit. I will honor that. I will honor the price that I'm revealing, that I'm doing it now for, if you pay for the $100. So the $100 secures that spot. Okay, nice. Fine, I got you. Okay, I'll do that. Michelle, can I have a link, please, for the $100, and then let them pay for it. Yeah, it's limited to 50 people. I think there's like 6 more spots left. I haven't checked. Dean is a beast. Nice, thank you. I appreciate the support, guys. Truly, I truly do appreciate it a lot. Nice. Okay. Well, yeah, we've definitely made a bunch of sales to South Africans, which is great, I guess. It's super fucking cheap. So there's a lot of you. So how do we actually find leads, and then how do we reach out to them? You don't have to find the leads. It's called the law of attraction, my friend. The leads are going to come to you. Obviously, we need to set you up right so that the link is in the chat. The $100 deposit link right now is in the chat. If you want to lock in the 500 USD price, now is your time. Click that link in the chat. I'm going to drop it in the group chat also. On WhatsApp, the WhatsApp group chat. I'm getting WhatsApp messages. Thank you so much for honoring the 500. No problem, bro. No problem. You're like, I'm literally getting a ton of messages from you guys right now. No problem. Like, it's all the same thing. I reserve that $500 for me. I'm not fucking with you. The money should release from F&B in the morning. I just want to win. Dude, we're on the same page. There's another one. So embarrassing that I can't get my deposit refunded. Yes, you can. I just can't put out the 500 right now, but I'll pay you full in the morning. That's awesome. Here's another one. Yeah, guys, $100 down, and I'll keep the link active for you. I don't mind doing that at all. It's whatever. I'll literally never ever do this again. So there it is. If you have any serious questions for me, drop it in the chat right now. I'd love to answer some questions and give you guys some insights into my life, how I run my company, how you can do it too, any limiting beliefs you guys might have. I literally just turned 30. CSGO key store to AIW is insane. Mr. Dweezil, bro, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. This guy knows me for a very long time. That's like one of my first businesses, like more than 10 years ago. That's insane. Why does everything cost even on the free? No, things don't cost money on the free resource. John, they should have access to the free resources, right? Like after they put their details in. How long is the mentorship? It's 90 days. How do I call US clients from SA? Go high level, my friend. You use Go high level. Where do we use your free resources? You click the link. I'll drop a link again right now. This is it, dnxwhite.com. Guys, I'm going to drop one more link. You don't have to pay the $100 for this. This is literally just for you to book a call with my team. If you're still unsure, you can book a call with my team. I'm not saying that we're going to honor the $500 price at all. Definitely won't, because it's now or never. But book a call with my team, see what's up, answer any questions you have, and now you know what's included. This should help you out a lot. Michelle, if you could just get me I would like to see where are the link for the free equipment. Someone said, where's the link for the free equipment? Bro, it's software. It's the link is here. I'm sending it in the chat. dnxwhite.com/AIW, just like that. That's the link to the free resources. It comes with a 20-minute video with a full run through of everything on how you set it up, how you use the software. If you want my help finding clients and selling to them and making money from US clients, then you pay the $500 and I'll help you achieve that. But if you want to figure it out yourself with my software, go ahead. No problem. I don't mind. Here's another one. I paid $500. I'm on WAP app in contact with someone there. Will I get further info? You absolutely will get further info. Don't worry about it. Does the resources have limited time to view? It doesn't right now. You can obviously see it for the next 24 hours until we remove it or until someone like leaks it to the public, but download it and then have fun. You'll see that it comes with like commands to use with the AI, how to set up your own website factory, how to build your own proposal, how like it will interview you, choose your niche, and then like go out, do the research, and then build the website factory and the proposal just for you in your niche so that you can go and sell it to businesses. And also it will also tailor your content engine, which is the same one I have, so that you can then make content to book the calls to sell to them. Paying is giving me problems. How do you choose the right niche? Anchor, there are so many different ways. I've like baked it into the system for you, but like ideally something that's recession proof, ideally something that's like a required business, ideally something that's high ticket, ideally something that's easily sold with like a short sales cycle, so not property that's like months ahead, so that you can help your clients make money quickly so that you can charge more. So there's so many more rules to like choosing a good niche, and I put that into the AI system for you. Obviously, if you're in the mentorship, I'll be able to answer any of those questions for you. Do you use Facebook groups to get clients? I absolutely have. When I make free websites for testimonials, how do I deliver it to the client? Guess what? You tell the AI, hey, deliver the website. You literally say, launch the website. Then it goes, I need access to the software. You say, okay, do it. And it like opens up the browser in your PC and gets access and then launches it for you. But we'll help you with that. We'll train you on the AI and how to use it and all that kind of stuff. I just need you guys to be successful. That's why I'm doing this for $500. For $500. I just want you to be successful. What does SEO process look like with this model? So do you just feed Claude the client's info and it does it, or is there more to it? Same with paid ads. It's like the same thing. Now that Claude has access to the, Claude literally built the website. So it has access to the website. So it does the SEO research. You can actually have it run a cron job to like automatically go do more research on competitors, on keywords, and it will automatically write the blog articles, optimize the website, write new content every day. So you can charge people $2,500 a month and it will do the work for you automatically every day. Here we goes. Wafik, I paid the $100. Please guide me. So if you paid the $100, check your email. You should get an email from us in the next like 24 hours or so, and you'll be able to get on a call with me or my team, and then we can discuss you joining the mentorship at the $500 price, as I just mentioned it to you. So that's pretty much it. Happy to be a part of it. Look forward to the mentorship in the 90 days. Let's fucking crush it. Let's crush it. There's no reason that we can't do this. Let's go. Nice. Easy. Absolutely legendary. Guys, okay, hell yeah. Can I balance a 9 to 5 and this mentorship? You could. What I would say is you want to balance, you want to like buy yourself a window of opportunity. So save up enough money to be able to go all in for 3 months. Don't do it before you're making any money. So obviously you're lucky because of your time zone. If you have a 9 to 5, 5 o'clock is like Americans middle of day. So you'll be able to like sell to them. You should be able to reach 10K within like 60 days, like 2 months. 60 days to 90 days, $10,000 a month. Obviously not a promise. Everyone's different, depends on the amount of work that you put in, depends on how you communicate, depends on your ability to sell and influence, depends on your ability to take risk and put yourself in uncomfortable situations, like call the damn leads. Stop running around doing stupid things. Call the damn leads, get on calls, present the websites. Mr. Client, what can I do to bring you value? How do you make money? So that's it. I can't get to the free part. I completed all my info. Will I receive an email? John, please make sure that they have access on the free training. Let's see here. I'm dropping the free training in the group chat again, so that you guys can have access to it over there, .com/AIW. Now that it's in the group chat, I'm going to have to make it private. I'll keep the free training active for the next 24 hours or something. I'm going to see if I can secure my own spot and what happens. Oh yeah, so when you click the link for the free training, it takes you to the landing page where it says like access the website factory with the video, and then you just watch that video. It's 20 minutes. John, please enable playback so they can pause and skip and go back, because I can see they can't pause this video. And then below that, there's a button that says click below to download the GitHub, and then that's where you go to GitHub and you download the GitHub. Yeah. What would you say is a fair price per month for the US market should one combine ongoing SEO and a chatbot for a high ticket sales driven industry? $2,500 a month. That's a very fair price for a high ticket. I got the zip file now just to get Claude Pro. You don't need Claude Pro. You can just use normal Claude code. But Claude Pro is obviously if you use it a shitload. But by the time you're using it a shitload, you're making a shitload. Thank you so much for the live call. Only a pleasure, Zia. Only a pleasure. Dean, this is a promise. What did you say, Almarie? From HR manager to AI website, AI agency in no time. Watch this space. You're a freaking legend, Almarie. I hope you crush it. I really, really, really hope you crush it. Guys, the one thing that I will leave you with is like, please understand this, that almost all of this, now that I've shown you this is a vehicle to bring businesses value, it's evident. It's never been this easy. Now you know there's a vehicle for it. You know how we're going to increase our perceived value is by choosing an industry, becoming really good at it, and communicating that. But that's the one variable that you have to work on is communicating. So read sales books, like speak to people, speak to leads, jump on as many calls as you can. It's the one thing that I'll say over and over is like, learn to fucking sell. Like, yes, we have something valuable, but doesn't mean that it's going to get sold. If you cannot communicate your value, you're not going to get paid for your value. So it's the same way that I work. Like, I know the value that I bring and I'm communicating to you. That's the same reason you guys know $500 is a steal. It's a joke. It's a joke of a price. And the only reason you know that is because I've communicated it. I've given you perspective, right? I've also shown you that I'm legitimate. So it's all about value stacking. It's like legitimacy, authority, perception, like in contrast with other things. What are your thoughts on a general AI agency looking at AI voice agents and automation for lead follow-up, since service businesses are fully booked? Electrician, solar, plumbing here in SA. Bro, fuck South Africa, bro. We're not selling to South Africa, guys. We are not selling to South Africa. We're selling to Americans with money. That's who we're selling to. Where would you consider we learn sales as a beginner? Me, bro. Learn sales from me. There's also books. So yeah, as a beginner, if you have the money to invest, obviously I'd say invest into a mentor like this. Or books. Like one of my favorite books is it's called Pitch Anything. That's the name of the book. It's Pitch Anything by Oren Klaff. He has another book called Flip the Script, also very good, but my favorite is Pitch Anything. So the 10K per month rev depends on how many clients you close monthly, since you charge them full fixed setup and low monthly subscription. Yes, true. But what's really nice, and you'll see this, Luambo, is that you can upsell them later, because that's 4K installation, low subscription, like $300 subscription. Now that's just hosting. Then you get to them, hey, Mr. Client, well, look, if you want lead generation, we can do Facebook ads. I'll do the first month for half the price, $1,000. Or I'll do the first month for free. You don't even pay me, just pay for the ad spend. When we get results, you pay me what you think it's worth. And now we're figuring out where the value gap is. And then you charge for the results you get. As an American born living in South Africa, the best time around 5 a.m. or at night. Okay. Best time to cold call businesses. Cool. That was answered. Guys, like that's everything. I'm surprised you guys are still on this call. We have a shitload of people on here. 200. Legendary. You guys are freaking legends. I'll drop the link in the chat just one more time. I'll drop the link one more time. Because yeah, you guys, I don't know how you guys are still here. Like, I think that should work fine. That's WAP. That's a WAP payment link. If that doesn't work, there's a Stripe one also. That should work just fine. Let's see. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm so freaking tired. It's 4 a.m. in Bali. I stayed up just for the South African time zone to do this for you guys. It's literally 4 in the morning, and I'm gonna grab a boba tea from the fridge. Give me a sec, guys. Look at how nice this Airbnb is, bro. The fuck, there's a whole pool out there. In fact, let me show you. I'm gonna get a little unprofessional here, and we're gonna walk around. We've got the TV over there. I made a big Christmas bed. Got the fridge. Let's see. I have boba. If you guys know what that is, boba. I'm in Bali, Indonesia. I don't know who does webinars like this, bro. This is so crazy. But look, this is the pool outside. And believe it or not, this villa is like not as nice as the one I was just in. The one we were just in was like fucking crazy. It was like $50K a day. But look, there's the outside area. Here's the sauna. We have a private sauna, nice pool, all paid for by web design, AI web design. Like I said, 20% of my revenue comes from, not even 20%, less. I've made way less than 10 million rand mentoring, but I've made $3 million in my agency, which is, I don't know, like more than 50 million rand. So that's about 20% of my revenue comes from teaching you guys how to do what I do. But yeah, that's it. I need a straw. Give me a second. There should be a straw here somewhere. And there's people sleeping in the house. I don't want to bother them too much. 50K a day. No, not 50K US, like 50K rand a day. It was like $3,000 a day for the previous villa. It was where I was hosting the mastermind with my students. Let's see. Love to you, Dean. What do you think of Naz? Naz in the chat. Naz is super cool. He helps with the usernames. So you can buy like rare usernames on Instagram, but it's not cheap. It's like hundreds of thousands of rands. He's helped us. He helped securing class. I think it was like 100K or something like. No, it was more. We paid 300,000 rand for class. Let's see. How do you enable Claude Code? All the fools still on the call waiting for him to drop a $200 WAP link for the last remaining 5. Not gonna happen, bro. Not like, bro. So I sold this exact same thing on the last webinar for the webinar launch of $3,000. This is 6 times less for South Africans. I've IP locked this. You can't go to that webinar page, use a VPN, like go America, go like any other country than South Africa. I've IP locked it. So it's literally only for you guys. It's my home country. And honestly, it's like a lot of brokies in South Africa. So yeah, I still want to sell to the Americans for a high price because they can make a fuckload of money. You can also make a shitload of money, but it's not your fault you're in a really broke economy, but it's your fault if you stay in it. Michelle, I don't know why why Stripe isn't working. I'm not seeing any payments in Stripe for some reason. If Michelle's busy watching, but I see a bunch of money in WAP. Thanks for saving this, Brokey. When are you doing this again? I don't know. The boba is really nice. You're a legend. Does the course have training on sales calls? Yes, it does. I'll teach you the 2 call close and the 1 call close. The 2 call close is if you're like not that confident. It starts off by like doing introductions and like discovery so that you can like suss him out, collect information on him, and then sell that back to him later on the 2nd call. And then the 1 call close is just like fucking like selling to him and closing him and collecting his credit card details on the 1st call. That's what I do. I only 1 call close. I don't 2 call close. Hey Dean, is there any reason for us to stay in call, or can we start the course? The course only starts on the 25th, on the Monday. So you're going to have to wait for that for us all to start the cohort together. How about us that can't afford that money? What do you go to Checkers and Spar and say like, give me a bar one, I can't afford it? Like, well, I don't know what to tell you, bro. I'm helping you out for free. I'm giving you all the tools to help yourself. If you want my help, if you want my time, like I'll give you stuff that doesn't cost me anything. I'll give you my software. Like giving that to you doesn't cost me anything. But where do we will in the form to book the meeting after we have paid? So if you've paid, is the course when paying the 500 USD? If you book the call now, then you only pay 500. Yeah. So Michelle, John, if you can drop that link for the book a call, just a book a call link, that would be legendary. My sister's sending me such like awesome messages right now. She's like, Dean, you said ages ago you want to inspire young men. You're doing amazing. You know, you're doing so well. I love my sister. She's awesome. Can we fiddle with the free resources? But yes, absolutely. Fiddle with the free. I want everyone to fiddle with the free resources. Dean, just piff. Need money for Porsche. Jade Mac. That's interesting. Let's see. I feel like I know. Yeah. Okay. Dean has ADD, started answering my question and got sidetracked. I'm surprised we still have 200 people in here after like 2 hours. Makes no sense. You guys are crazy. Add that to your CV, bro. Go sister. Yeah, my sister is a freaking legend. Dean is the most honest person I know. I appreciate that. Kat. Why don't you buy the Porsche GT3 RS? I don't know. I just don't like it, bro. I don't like Porsches. They're very feminine. Like, it's like, I'd rather be fucking ratchet hip hop rich than fake old money. Can we book a meeting on WAP when we paid the $100 depot? Yes, I'm gonna make that a thing. That's a great thing. I'm making that a thing right fucking now. Okay. Hey guys, I need us to, for the people that buy the $100 deposit, the action taker deposit, they need to have access to like a special channel that allows them to book the sales call. This way we don't have to reach out to them, but that discovery call, please make that available to them. Not only that, don't know if it's really true, but get the 992 GT3 RS. You have to buy other Porsches first. Okay. I don't know, dude. I just don't love Porsches. Like, I like my cars. Why collect car details instead of payment links seems safer for client? Because when you give them a payment link, they say they'll do it later, and it's awkward. Like, it's like, hey, well, Mr. Client, like, do it now, please. But if you're collecting the credit card details, it's like right now. So, and you kind of just catch them. You have to fucking grab them by the balls. You do not let them get off the call before paying. Trust me. That's the thing is, most of you guys don't have the experience right now to know what I'm saying is true. Like, you don't have the reps to know. But I wish you could just see into my brain. If you do like 1,000 sales calls, you'll know that when you let people off the call, 90% of them won't pay. It's just what it is. You have to get them there and then. It's just what it is. Because by the time they're off the call, like, the way that sales works is people buy emotionally first and they back it up with logic. So by the time you get to the stack and pitch, which is the logical part, their brain is still in what's called hot cognition, which means their cognition is still fired up, like from their future, what their future could look like, what, the benefits are of like solving the problems, of like relieving the pain, of like all that stuff. So by the time you like stack and pitch and you come to the price and you do it, you have to get them to hit it while the cognitions aren't. Because why? They'll go home and they'll think about it. They'll sleep on it. They'll speak to someone and they'll speak themselves out of it, because people don't want to take risks. They're pussies. So that's why. Bro, my company is coming up so slow. Such an effort and so scary. Built a few systems away using Claude and Base 44. Insane, because I've been giving away a free AI itinerary builder and training system. Bro, it sounds like you're giving away things for free when it doesn't even like bring people value yet, dude. You need to not do that. You need to figure out what the fuck is helping people. the biggest problem you could do right now is just like building random shit with Claude. Like that makes no sense. You know why? Stop. It's not increasing your income. Go to businesses and sell to them. That's what you need to do, and then use Claude to deliver that value. Guys, that's really it. That's it for me right now. It's like it's almost 4:20 a.m. and there's no green in Bali, so I might as well sleep. No, jokes aside, guys, but yeah, thank you so much for everyone's time. I do appreciate you guys. The light is off now because I really don't want that fucking crazy light in my face. But you guys are absolutely legendary, and thank you for your time. I truly appreciate you. You've got the free resources. You know what I might do? I might open up the group chat, the WhatsApp group chat for you guys, and that might just be like a little hustle group. If that's something that you might be interested in, let me know. Let me know in the chat if that's something that you guys just to have like a community, because I want you guys to have some kind of community, even if you don't join mine. I want you to be interconnected with other people that also want to win and that want to win online. That would be awesome. Yes, please. Yes. Oh, awesome. Then at least you have each other. You know, that could be really cool. Wolf of Kopstad. Kopstad. Best investment on crypto. Yes. Now group chat will be way too crazy if this chat is already going nuts. The group chat would be insane. The group chat would be crazy. Okay, fine. I'll do it. We'll do it. We'll turn that chat into like a group chat, and I'll make a few people managers or whatever, and then it will be, what will it be, like fucking South African, I don't know, dude. I'm South African hustlers. I don't know. That's so funny, bro. Dude, I just don't work with South Africans, like, because they're very broke. Like, you guys know, you know, it's like everyone's struggling in the country. It's just an awkward place to be. I'd rather be like the bottle of water. This fucking bottle of water. I'm sure you guys know the analogy, right? It's in the supermarket, like at Spar, like what, I don't even know how much it is. Let's say it's 10 Rand. Is it? Have I lost touch with reality? Let's say it's 10 Rand. And then at the airport it's like 20 Rand. On the plane it's like 30 Rand. So it's like, but it's the same bottle of water. Like, you be the bottle of water, but be the bottle of water on the plane. Get it. Go where you're valued. Choose a high value industry like home services, law, painting, anything like that. Choose a high value skill, web design, AI web design. Don't even have to do it anymore. And then choose a high value economy, America. You do all three, goated. Okay. South African Giants. Oof, that's a cool name. Okay, ladies and gents, I'm wrapping it up. Thank you so much. 170 of you are still here after like 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Thank you very, very, very much. I'll see you guys soon. Peace. Let me end the stream. Boom.